at Brimfield, Massachusetts, which is one of the largest antique markets that they do 3 times a year up here in the Northeast. And some of the things you can find, it's so incredible. Like there's so many people here. It was so hard to park. So we're going to be walking around and be looking for things for the grow room and for my outside. So I've got some really amazing things to show you. So let's go. Alrighty. So this particular field is called Maze, and all of this stuff was farmland. And they used to grow things, but now what they do is they host these massive antique shows. And these people travel from all over the United States and sell their things, like really cool stuff. So as we go through here, you're going to be able to see just really fun stuff. Like, look at all these baskets. Let me come around. And it's really inexpensive. Look at that. They're just everywhere. But we'll go back out to the street where I started, and I'll show you the garden center that I found. Um, just really cool stuff. Like, unique. Like, just relic. And see, this is how they travel. So people have these carts and they cart their stuff around. I mean, like, where are you going to find a giant panda playing I don't know, French horn? Like, it's so bizarre. Again, I'm on Brimfield, Massachusetts, and some of these people here are just, they're priceless. And wait till you get out to the street. There's so many people, so many. Like, look at little garden chairs. It took me about 2 hours from Newport to get here. I just needed to, I think, get off what we call the rock and just come play in this playground of stuff. It's so crazy. So if you've ever watched any of my lives, I've got some Swedish antiques in my house. And a friend of mine that's actually how we met. He used to be set up right here, and it was all Swedish antiques. Now he no longer does the show. Um, he decided he's just a little too old to be bringing all this stuff. But you know, there are people that have replaced him, like just beautiful cabinets, spoons. I mean, like, look at this glass dome. Like, you could put that onto an island with maybe a plant or something underneath it. Look at these wooden boards. Love those. Like, you could do like charcuterie or cheese. Just, and all of this stuff is relatively um, inexpensive because it's an antique market, so they're going to negotiate with you. Like old bathtubs. I mean, it's nuts. Look at this. Like, you could put that in your backyard if you really wanted to. Make it into a planter, like put it on top of a wooden box or something. It's nuts. I love this. Look at wooden bench. That would be so pretty on my porch, like painted. I don't know that my husband would actually go for that, but like, look at that. Look at that box right there. Again, I'm in Brimfield, Massachusetts, and this is one of the largest antique outdoor markets. And that box would be so cool, filled with flowers. Like, you'd have to seal it, but so pretty. I don't know. Let's go see how much this is. Yeah, it's 110. Not too bad for a big wooden box, but we'll circle back because I just got here. Let's go over here. Wait till you see this, you guys. Look at this. I mean, wooden barrels, lobster traps. Like, how fun is that? A waste. I don't know, some type of crated cement. And then I'm going to come around for this. I want to get a really good picture of this. Because who doesn't need a rhinoceros? I think that's what that is in your front yard. I mean, look, oops, sorry. Isn't that crazy? It looks like it was carved out of wood. That's So pretty. Antique lights. And then a baby one in the crate. Just really fun stuff. Looks like some old chairs. Look at the barrels. I could do some serious damage at the garden store with plants. Think of that, put a trellis in the center and growing some zucchini out of those bad boys. There's tons of different tents. You just go from tent to tent, and everybody just, this is their own little business. All right, so here's some stuff that I might be interested in because we're trying to fill up some shelves in our living room. Oh, those are cool. So cool. That's okay. Sorry. Love the propeller. Outside the pool that's not built. Oh, those are pretty. Who doesn't need an ear? Picasso. Love it. It's so pretty. I love your booth. Thank you. That's awesome. Cement mushrooms. Hold on, I gotta see these. Oh, those are heavy. I don't know how I get that out of the car, but I like those. People bring their dogs. It's a long week for these guys. They're tired. It starts on Tuesday and ends on Sunday. A long week. I've been coming to the show for years, and the stuff you find, the people that you meet are just, they're friends for life. My friend who does the Swedish antiques, he doesn't do the show, as I mentioned, but he's down in Florida now, and I'm still in contact with him. If you want to look him up, his store is called Lone Ranger Antiques. It's all Swedish Scandinavian stuff, like clocks and armoires and beautiful tables and dressers. I just love it because the design of it is very beach. Look at that. Look at that bench. Wow, that's gorgeous. It's hard to read the comments, guys, because it's so bright out. But hi. So hang with me because it's when I'm in the sun, I can't really see that. Beautiful candelabras. They had some real good rain here the other night, so everything's a little soupy. So I'm glad I'm wearing my old sneakers. So fun. Oh, look at that. Like a little fairy. $65 as found. So it must be something wrong with it. Oh, look at that cabinet. Oh, love that. Colors. A lot of the stuff you have to kind of have an open mind and just kind of think outside the box for design because you could put them in your garden and do something really magical or fun with. But be prepared to, wear comfortable shoes. And, um, there's just a lot to see. These fields are huge, and every inch of the fields are occupied by these vendors. And they go from area to area. So this is, like I said, this is 3 times a year. And then I know that there's one down in Texas. I think it's called Round Top. As you can see, look at the flood I had down here. So sad. That's kind of the trade-offs. You're outdoors, and a lot of them sleep in their rider trucks at night because there's no hotel rooms. People come here for the week, so they take up and they make reservations to go through, because you just can't get through this whole show in one day. It's virtually impossible because they open up certain fields at certain days, so people stick around, and to see what's going on. So look at this beautiful sofas. It's white. I have a thing for white sofas. So gorgeous. Western Victorian cow horn chair, newly upholstered, $2,800. Like, amazing. Amazing booth. So funny. Some people are kind of cool with the camera. Sometimes shoot you a little look. How about a hammock shaped like a fish? Some people are super chill. A garden man. Who doesn't need a garden man? Creepy doll. I have a thing for creepy dolls. Ah! Oh, look at those. They're super creepy. I'm going to have to send that one to my mom. I don't know about that. I'm scared. And then there's Obi. It's just the amount of stuff you can find here is endless. It's so crazy. So now I'm back on the street, and as you can see, there's another field across the way. I think I'll walk up just one more. You got to be prepared to, like I said, comfortable shoes, and make sure you bring some water with you, which mine's in the car because I wanted to be able to hold my camera. And another great booth. Cute dog. All right. He doesn't need wagon wheels. Put him in your garden. Garden statues. Little garden chairs. I'll head over here. This looks like a lot of outdoor stuff. Don't know what that is. Looks like a flying saucer. Very bizarre. Oops, sorry, honey. Mm-hmm. Cutie patooties. Hardware. So if you're rebuilding an old house, look at that stuff. Amazing. Hopefully I'm not going too fast and making you guys dizzy. Oh boy, it's a little warm up here today, a little humid. So fun. The best way to get around here is the having a bike. If you need to get to one area to the next, it's a really cool way. Like, oh, look at these like copper pictures. Really pretty. Wonder how expensive those are. Ooh, 160. And it's basically a cash society here. That people will take credit cards, but they prefer cash. Don't blame them. Another cool tent down there. I have over the years found some really incredible stuff. Like those little benches right there. They're so convenient for stepping on things, getting into cabinets. Or I use mine, the one I have, sitting on the bottom of the tower, so I'm not like sitting on the floor. I just drag it from tower to tower with my little red wagon, fixing my pH and my nutrients, which we'll be doing tomorrow. I usually do it on Fridays, but I was like, nope, I'm going to Brimfield today. I need a break. I want to go see this. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Look at this trunk. I don't know that it's real, but oh, maybe it is. It's got the initials, but this is an old antique Louis Vuitton steam trunk. And then look at this, like a fire pit, vintage. So cool. Like fire pit or lantern. Huh. The things I could do with that, but it's probably, don't know how I'd get it in the car, and it's probably just a little bit big for our backyard. Well, let's go down here. You guys are in the area or could, a couple hour drive. This show is really worth coming down to see. Again, these vendors collect the stuff from all over the world and they come here and they sell it. And again, the prices are somewhat negotiable. Um, but if you're looking for something really unique, like fertility stuff, this would be your booth. I'm going to stay away from that one. The ground is very wet and muddy. Oh, look at copper. Oh, let's go there. I love copper. What do we got? This looks kind of nautical. What are those? Looks like some type of compass with a light. Very cool. Pendants. Look at that. So pretty. I bet those things are heavy. Wow. Gorgeous. That would look so amazing over my island. I can't stand our pendants. They look like dog collars. So cool. Copper. Plates. Wood. Cameras. You like this vendor? Here's his information. So cool. All right, so we're back on the street, and I think I'm going to head back towards the front of the show. So I'm going to just pan around real slowly, so hopefully not make anyone dizzy. But they've got some like food stuff over there. Not really interested in that, but it just goes on for days. So I'm actually going to walk down now, and on the other side of the street, there are it's like 3 or 4 football fields that just goes on of different tents of stuff. But I want to go back down to the garden and do that for you guys live because I did that as a video, which I'll post later. Um, because it's really, really pretty. So pretty. No worries. Historical artifacts. Watch out for the traffic. I mean, look at this is the access road in and out, and it's called Virtual Bunker Gridlock. And it goes for probably 2 miles, and that's how long this thing is. And it goes back probably just as deep on both sides. Both sides. Here's more like food. Again, I'm not really interested in that. Maybe some water would be nice. What do we got? Chicken tenders, steak and cheese. I don't know if my tummy can handle that one. Lemonade, hot dogs, pizza, on both sides. Gourmet cheese over there. Look at that pizza. Yum. So wait till you see this garden stuff. The water fountains that they have. So cool. Across the street. Maybe we'll go down there a little later. Hopefully my battery holds out. Vintage jewelry. Pet treats. I haven't seen that one before. That's a newbie. Okay, so we're coming up on the garden center, so bear with me. I'll come back here. Old postcards. Who needs an old postcard? That's the way to get around. Look at that. That's how you get around here. And a good pair of sneakers. Okay. So, like I said, this gets set up 3 times a year. So, this individual, when the show is over, this gets cleared out. So, this individual has to come and set this booth up 3 times a year, May, July, and September. And he has to fill these. So, look at this. Look at these urns. I don't know how I can get that in the back of my car, but man, oh man, I would love to. I don't know where to put it. Probably not in the grow room, but definitely in my backyard somewhere would be amazing. And the water fountain is so pretty. Look at this. So amazing. Another urn. Gargoyles. So you guys haven't seen my gargoyle collection, but you will in my backyard very soon. Other water features. It's just something about water. It's just so relaxing. And what I loved is there's a matching pair of urns. Look at this. There's one. How tall that is. And then right there. They're not inexpensive. One's 850, one's 650, but the weight on these bad boys, I don't know how you get them home. Have to have them delivered, I guess. But on the inside, let's go inside. Beautiful, beautiful fountain. Beautiful setup. Mushrooms. Cute pair here. It's okay. You walk by. So pretty. You can walk by. It's fine. No worries. Look at this. People are so funny with the camera. They apologize. I'm like, no, I'm the one who's being crazy. So pretty. Some people don't want to be on camera. I understand. Another water feature. Really pretty. Love that table. Look at that table. So pretty. The Newport has a flower show coming up, and just for anyone tuning in, I'm in Brimfield, Massachusetts. Oh, someone just bought those. I was just here a little while ago, and someone just bought that matching pair of urns. Those are gorgeous, right there and right there. And yep, they found a new home. I wish it was mine. Anyway, so Newport has a flower show coming up, and it's pretty spectacular. They do it at one of the mansions, and so they decorate it, and they put this big thing together, all these different vendors on the lawn. I want to say it's Rosecliff that they do it at. So there's also a premiere party. So we're going to be, Jonathan and I are going to be going to that pretty soon. So we're going to walk down the road. Let's go see what we can find. Lemonade stand. Oh my God. Looks so good. Okay, so here's another field that we're coming up. It's called Quaker Acres. And this just is a big circle. So why don't we dive down here and see what's going on there? So just really fun. I mean, look at this old like copper pot. If you clean that up and you put it on a porch with some really pretty flowers, it would be beautiful. That's why, like in your neck of the woods, if you're not close by and you're looking for containers, go find like yard sales or like a Goodwill, and just go in and just have an open mind of what you could potentially do. And even if you had to seal something with a little bit of not paint but lacquer, or you could even line it with something plastic, just for the season, of course. And you could put something to grow in there, or just leave stuff in the pots and just stick it in there as is. But look at this. So fun. So fun. Like, that's beautiful. A little fish tank for lobster with just simple plants on top. Very nautical. Good work. I can smell someone's steak and cheese. It smells really, really good. So I'm going to dive down here. That's so cute. All right. I love it. This is the best way to travel, on a bike with a cart. There we go. Another sold chest going into the Ford SUV. That's my man. Go home and refinish that, or put somewhere really pretty. Look at that. So pretty. Smile. Say hi. For anybody just tuning in, I'm in Brimfield, Massachusetts. This is one of the largest antique markets that happens 3 times a year. And these vendors come from all over the United States. It's a week-long show. It starts on a Tuesday. Oh, that's a cool little baby thing. And it ends on a Sunday. Some cool clothes. And they go from one area to the next. I know that they do Brookfield, and they also do a place in Texas called, I think it's called Round Top. And they do that either once or twice a year. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Please do not touch. $2,500. Oh my God. I don't know where I put it, but there's a fish. Wow. That's art right there. That's amazing. Did you make this? That is amazing. I'm on live, but I'm just like, as an artist, I'm like, that is masterpiece. They are. They're really, really pretty. Where are you from? Do you mind if I? You're from Maine? Okay, no worries, no worries. That's okay. Who's the puppy? Hello. So pretty. Do you have a website? No. Okay. Okay. Do you have a card? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Installed. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, yeah. I see it. Okay. This is the artist. Love it. Contact him. I'm on YouTube Live, so maybe you'll get some business. Maybe from me. How's the show? Oh, the tiger. Yep. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I will take it. Thank you. Got it. I've secured it. Thank you. How long does it take you to make a piece like this? And so what do you do? Do you weld it? It's all welded. That's amazing. Really impressive. Let's go check out the moose. Awesome. And the turtle. This. Wow. Really, really impressive, guys. Oh, here's the shark. This is kind of where I parked and came across the street before I started filming. Look at this guy. I don't know where I'd put that, but I want it. It's super big. We're putting a pool in, so I think that would be so fun in our backyard. I've already texted the hubby, and he said no. He said you can't. He said if you can get it in the back of the car, you can have it, which I know it would not fit. So I guess that's a no. But man, oh man, just really, really cool piece statement, like vintage clothing. Across the street, you got Zach's Barbecue. There's a lot more food places here this year that I remember. Lots of wood. Ooh, look at that dragon. Very cool. And of course, fire department if you need it. But now we're just going to walk. So bear with me. We're going to go to another field. The next one's called Maze, just a little bit down the road. But look at the traffic and look at the people on both sides, guys. Like this show is no joke. I mean, I sometimes in March will start pining for spring because I know that the show is so big, so impressive, and you can find so much stuff. And it's kind of like people here rule versus the traffic because people need to get to certain places in the field and they want to get their finds and they just walk in front of the cars. It's so crazy. I think I parked somewhere down there. I don't know. I'll find it. Look at that. He's walking off with some type of mannequin. Okay, so we're coming up into Maze. We'll jump in there today. We'll jump in there. Let's go see what we can find. And the outfits. Oh, to be young. People are just super cool. And they come from all over. And a lot of these people, believe it or not, they have stores. Like, so if you go into a cool store, like if you're on vacation, like say in New York or Connecticut, they come here and they find stuff and then they just mark it up. All right, so here you go. We're at May's. Here's the sign. May's Antique Market opens 9 a.m. I don't know. Someone shot me a look because I'm on live. Hi. Oh, I bought from these people a while ago. They're like they're flower sets. And oh, I love those. What do we got? We got some rugs. We used to have a fireplace. We don't in this house. But if you can find some really cool, um, I don't know the proper name, but look at these guys in your fireplace. How cool is that? Mm, fire truck. I think I'm breaking a sweat, you guys. Definitely getting my steps in, that's for sure. Monkey. So crazy. The vans and the trucks everywhere. All right, so Maze looks like they're packing up a little bit. So it is the end of the week. If you come down here like on Tuesday, Wednesday, the serious people come. Friday, Saturday is more kind of like the looky loos. I couldn't get here just because I had obligations like a podcast to do on Wednesday. And it takes hours to kind of put that together for you guys, but I love doing it. A van trying to back up. Maybe not. I'm gonna go around so I don't get hit. These guys. Love it. Just like a lot of fun. These people, they're lifers. They do this every year. Oh, that's really pretty. So yeah, not much of maize this year, other than those flour sacks, which they're really pretty, but they're super expensive. But if you've ever dealt with that type of cloth, it wears really well for placemats, pillowcases. Let's go down a little further. What do we got here? Oh, somebody bought a mirror. That's cute. All right, so we're back on the street. License plates, Vermont, Massachusetts. We've got an individual who's entertaining us, making a little money. Good for him. Next field is Crystal Brook Antique Show. So many people. She's a serious shopper. She's got a walker out here. I'm gonna need one of those soon. Old Ye New England boiled potatoes. Okay, don't know what that was. Maybe it's potato chips. Maybe not quite sure. Oh my god, I thought that was a real person. It's not. All right, what do we got? Let's go. Oops, sorry. Okay, more out of touch here. So funny when you see somebody and they buy something and they're so super excited about it. You can see them like hauling it out of the fields, trying to get it to their car, trying to figure out how it's going to fit in the car. Listen, I've been there. Oh, okay, we got some shells down here, so let's go take a look. I'm trying to do a little bit of a nautical theme in the house. Oh, those are cool. Some coral. Got some cool tunes going. Going. Some cool clothes. Let's head on in. So awesome. Lots of crystals. This is a really pretty booth. Oh, look at the top. Just trying to get a little quiet in here. It's just a beautiful booth. I'm gonna try to duck out. There's lots of bags and backpacks that are too big to be in here, but that's okay. So this little pot that it's really pretty. It's $250. Looks like it's kind of an old pot that was left in a, like an oyster bin of some sort underwater. But not for 250. Okay, it's time to scroll. Why don't we go deeper down? Let's go into the field. I guess you could haggle with them and see what you could find, but I don't know. Just trying to be fiscally responsible. I think my husband might have a hard time with 250 for a pot. I'm doing my best. Oh my god, I smell French fries. Some fun stuff. What do we got here? Artifacts. I'm always careful. Superstitious, I guess. My luck, I'd get a piece and it would be some paternal and get me pregnant. Something weird like that. So far, I like, oh, look at that bag. That's so pretty. You could put some dried flowers in that. Pretty. Leather handles. Everybody needs a pair of overalls, it says George. So this is kind of what I'm looking for, these urns, but in black. For the backyard. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Is it real? 150 years old. 24 pounds of saunter. It's truly remarkable session ready to hang. Wow. It's kind of like a steampunk theme. Oh boy. Do we know what these are? It's so cool. Baskets. Look at the baskets. Wow. That's so pretty. They have little ones too. That's so pretty for summer. Oh my goodness. Little leather handle. Wow. Not a bad price, 25 bucks. And then all kinds of beads. Yeah, you can see some people already starting to pack up. Show ends on Sunday. Let's go down. Let's see what's down here. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm in Brimfield, Massachusetts, one of the largest antique markets that they do this show 3 times a year. And you can find some really cool things like for planters or archways, trellises. You just have to use your imagination. But it's just so much fun. These fields go on and on for miles, packed with vendors from all over the United States. And this is how they make a living. You find things that you just can't find in a Home Goods or, a TJ Maxx. Like this stuff is the real deal. And the artistry of some of the people that make it. Like, look at that fanny pack. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Pails. It's really, really warm here today. Oh, look at it. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now we're talking. Some shells. I mean, that's not bad. $65 for that. I would do that. And sponges. Oh, look at the turtle. Oh, see, I love stuff like this. And shells and roosters. Look at these little window frames. And this is the person who makes it, if you're interested. This is their booth. Alligator head. Uh-oh. That's not cool. That's pretty. Not bad for $35. Then you got some wooden whales. This is a great booth. They must be from Florida. Would be my guess. some boards. So cool. Shells and balls and little, these look like puffer fish. I think they are. What do we got over here? This is a good field, guys. Lots of really fun stuff. I love tents like this where it's just filled with stuff like this. And look at that. That would make an amazing planter. I'm going to cut through because I saw some garden stuff. Oh, the ground is really wet. Look at. Oh, so okay. So look at this chair right here. This is what I was talking about. The Swedish antiques, the Gustavian, like this gray look, that washed out beach look. This is what I love. But my friend's not here anymore. That's a cute little table. Look at that. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. All right. No. Hey guys, great show. Guess I don't want to say hi. All right. So let's go take a look at these. I saw this through the tent. This looks like some really cool stuff. Look at that table. Oh, to die for. Sold. Beautiful. Do planners with those. Look at that bowl. 135. Oh, let's go in. Really nice. Apothecary. That's gorgeous. That's a beautiful piece. Oh my God. That's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Like you don't see that very often. Amazing. And that's actually a really good price for that. Where are you guys from? What's it called? You're on YouTube Live. This is a really great tent. This field this year is really, really good. Yeah, so come down and see them. Look at this. I'm gonna take a little closer. There we go. And you're in Medway, right? So, Medway, Mass, guys. On Main Street. You guys stay until Sunday? Saturday. I just love helping little businesses. You're welcome. Okay. So I found this. Call me crazy. I found this crap that looks like this type of stuff that somebody made, and I'm using it as a mailbox. And my mail lady laughed at me, but she loves it. She absolutely loves that we did it. Look at this stuff. Little dinosaurs. Oh my God. I can't. I love it. Little lobsters. You say hi, buddy? All right, okay. I guess he doesn't want to say hi. That's cool. Mm, it's warm. A lot of like wrought iron. I'm not sure what they call this style. I forget. Yeah, there's a cupola. Love these. If this bench, Bonnie, for $50, dealing with your towers with a place to sit or gardening outside is the bomb, guys. You could probably find them on eBay. Vintage retriever. Love it. So pretty. So pretty. And they're called the vintage reaper if you're interested. So pretty. Very stylish. A lot of the good stuff sells earlier in the week, like Tuesday, Wednesday. So if you're not here, sometimes they open up to the public on Monday. I'm sorry, not the public, to the private. They have clients that come down that are interior designers. And so a lot of the good stuff gets sold. You don't even see it really. Some good coral. Oh, look at that piece. That's awesome. I bet that's heavy. Really, really pretty. Almost at the battery. Beautiful tent. Oh my God, where are you from? Love it. This is the vendor. Really, really pretty stuff. I am on YouTube Live. Would you like to say hello? I like to kind of go through and just share. I'm a gardener, and just you can add a lot of the stuff into your designing. And I thought while I was here, I could try to help the vendors out by showing their name. And I've got a big following, so they can find them when they're not in the show and help them with their business. But beautiful tent, right? Oh, got that. Yes, that was everywhere. I've been coming for years. I remember those. Just beautiful stuff. These guys are awesome. Peace, babe. All right, so let's cut around and go back out to the main street. Oh, look at the little trucks. Oh my goodness, those are so awesome. More boards. They come in handy at Christmas time when you're doing. Oh, look at all this mud. I think we're gonna stay out of that. Yeah, that's look at all those glass bottles down there, though. Yummy. Yeah, they had really massive rains here a few nights ago, and it makes it very difficult to navigate. You end up getting soaked, and whatever footwear you're wearing is trashed. Love it. So I think I'll stay down here where it's a little bit drier. Where are you guys located? Right. Oh, you are. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, look at the old sewing machine stands. I would love to find a big copper pot to plant in. Let's go towards the red barn. Let's see if we can make it down there. Polar bears. Everyone needs polar bears. Want to get tanned in the tent? That's what that's for. Oh, I'm glad those bodybuilder days are over. I guess you can't get through, or can you? All that's closed. That looks pretty plenty of it. I think I can do it. We're going to head up to the front. Okay. It's really gross. Excuse me. Okay, we made it through the mud. Oh, wedding gowns. Something smells really good. Oh, it must be the French lavender. Wow. It got rained out. Oh, look at the little carts. Paint that up. Like whitewash it. Some bins back there. Oh, little bicycles. More mud. Oh my gosh, these poor people. Afternoon fiesta. Love it. The moon. So cute. Let's go in here. Really fun stuff. Love Shack. Fishies. I think it's called a rain something, raindrop something something. Really, this is a well put together tent. That little clock. Oh, adorable. Mm, I like the birdhouse. Oh, look at that little bench. That would be cute in the like a little foyer or like a mud room or even a kids room. That'd be really pretty. Table runner. Ugh, creepy doll. Little cabinet. Really well done tent. This is the stuff you're going to find in Brimfield. Stuff that you just can't find anywhere else. I love the show. Absolutely love it. Ice cream. Let's head back down this aisle. Water's crazy. I don't know what that is, but that's super cool. Looks like a copper cupola. Madison Ave. Hey guys, okay, so just as a last time, I'm in Brimfield. This is one of the largest antique markets that they do 3 times a year. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Um, I'm going to sign off. I'm running out of battery, but you can go back. And if you're in the area, definitely make the trip. If you can't, then plan for it in July because you can find some really unique and amazing things. This is Tower Gardening Made Easy. Check out our website. We'll see you very soon. Check out some videos and be sure to catch me on my podcast on Wednesdays at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We will see you very, very soon.